church mother in they church hat clap. Man, that sugar gave her color purple coming back clap. When that whole week beat you up and stress you, but you hear that organ playing and remind you of your blessings. And on another note, she just hit another note. Chills down my spine, got me crying, make me overload. You don't know about it though. Old school church hymns, deacons get the humming, now the drummer finna burst in. Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Can you hear me now? Church close, sweater, you don't care, you just get it now. Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with honor. Man, I swear Thomas Jones with her head did. Now it's flying everywhere, she don't care what her head did. She an egg, yeah, caught up in the egg, yeah. Probably why she clapping like Jesus just reappeared, yeah.
Give me that God Almighty, that good old gospel, that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body, ain't nothing new about it, but it's still full of power.
Church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap. Church clap, church clap, let me hear the church clap. Come on.
Hey guys, it is week number 3 officially of, I guess, what we're calling the quarantine, and it's been pretty crazy. In fact, some of you are so stinking restless right now. You know what I'm talking about? If you know my son Daniel, he is like just all over the place. And some of you are like, I don't know what to do, I'm bored, you're lonely. It's been kind of crazy. And I wish I could say, man, all you gotta do is just boom, boom, and then it'll be over with, but that's not gonna happen. So we wanted to welcome you to Wave tonight. This is one time during the week that we can come together, hopefully more than that, but one time during the week that we gather together and we can connect, we can hopefully encourage each other, because some of you need like some seriously encouragement. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Don't be an Eeyore. Well, here I am, sitting in my room. Oh, it's me. Come on. You gotta think out of the box. I think sometimes we can gather so much on what we can't do, but you've got the opportunity, right, to do some great things. You just have to start thinking out of the box. So, hey, I want to get this from you guys. You need to post below, okay? So you need to post below. First of all, how's everyone doing? On a scale of, let's just put numbers this week, okay? 1 being, this has been the worst stinking week of your life. Horrible. To 10, this has been the best week of your life. Think about last Wednesday to now. No negative numbers. You negative Nellies, no negative numbers, just 1 through 10. Go ahead, post below right now. Come on. Let us know how you're feeling. We want to respond to that. Okay, cool. Everybody got that? Come on. I know that you guys are not doing it. Post below. We want to know how you're doing. This is important to see how you guys are doing. Okay, second thing is this. If you could be anywhere, like right now, go any place, where would you go right now? Like, it can be a restaurant, it can be a theme park, it can be the beach. Where would you be right now? And who would you be with? So like post below, like, I would be at Walt Disney World with my family. I would be pier fishing by myself. Where would you be? What would you be doing in these crazy, lonely, sometimes moments? Let us know below. Come on, let us know below, okay? Really, 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 really important. So, hey, we wanted to welcome you here tonight, guys. I know it has been crazy, and I know that it's not over with, right? It's just going to continue and continue and continue. But during these moments, you have 1 or 2 things. You can think, man, this really sucks. This is horrible. What am I going to do? Or, you know what? This is how it's going to be, so what can I do? What can we do? What kind of things can we be doing, can I be doing to maximize my influence, to be the love of Jesus in this world right now? What can we do to help other people? How can I serve other people? What can I do to try to connect with other people? I know it sounds crazy, but come on, guys. This is the opportunity that you have to really kind of connect with people. So, first of all, I want to let you know this. If you guys don't have our number, Wendy and my number, please get our numbers. Text us, call us. We can't talk all the time, but we want to connect with you. More than that, your small group leader wants to connect with you. That's going to happen tonight. Make sure you do that as well. The other thing that we're needing from you guys, and this is going to be kind of cool, we want to engage you guys a little bit more, is something called TikTok. I don't know what that means. TikTok, TikTok. It's like that game Pong. Boing, boing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, TikTok, I guess. You guys can create some TikToks. We need those from you. Why? Because we want to use them on our weekly, the Weekly Wave Show, starring you. So if you got some cool TikToks, send them to us. We're not going to say we're going to use all of them, but send them to us. We want to be able to get that. You can see on the link below how to get that to us. The other thing that we're wanting to do too is some of you like have some testimonies or have some like encouragement of scripture that God's been like giving you. We want you to go ahead and record yourself. Come on, y'all can do this. Y'all are good at this, like selfie kind of stuff. Record yourself and be like, hey guys, this is Johnny Mitchum, and I just want to let you know what God's done in my life right now. Encourage us. Make sure it's like a minute or less. Don't preach, please. Please, no preaching. Just let us know. We want to use those as well. We want to engage you guys as much as we can in this. So we're here at Wave tonight. We're kicking off a new kind of series. Super excited about that. But before we begin, there's something really, really important that we need to let you know about. Y'all know Kale Corson. He is going to give us some great news called The Current. And I forgot to mention, if this is your first time with us, welcome. You know, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. We're so glad you're here. If this is the first time you're watching, this YouTube video with us, welcome. My name is Johnny. I'm one of the staff pastors here at our church, and I think it's horrible right now that I can't see you guys and we can't hang out together, and your leaders are really like, bummed that we can't do it. But it's kind of where we are right now. So we're trying to figure out ways that we can connect with you. Again, if this is your first time, we're so glad you're here. We would love for you to connect with us after this episode is over with, and you can connect with us down below into small groups and get even more personal, and we can see each other's faces. So with that said, Kale is going to present the next part of our show today. Show, is that the right word? Show.
Hey guys, it's me, Kale, and I'm here today to give you another mediocre video, I guess. So, let's see, what did Brian say to say? He said testimonies, okay? And Brian's weird, guys, apparently, because testimonies is weird, okay? If you want to do it, that's fine. Apparently, testimonies is your testimony in text. So if you want to do that, that's cool. Another thing he said was send us a video of you dancing / TikToking / telling something God has done for you in less than 15 seconds or less. So if you would like to do that, that's fine too. But guys, one time I fell into a whale and he spit me right back out because he didn't want me in his life. I figured I'd just tell that story to you. And guys, I love mushrooms. They are delicious. April Fools, guys.
That's right, it was me the whole time. Gotcha. Anyway, I hope that you guys... Oh crap.
Alright, we ready?
Why don't you start with the ending?
The ending?
Yeah, do the closing for us.
Why?
Just do the end for us.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. Hope y'all enjoy and possibly learn something the rest of the time. Your Wave. Good. Okay. So, hey guys, welcome to Wave.
Hey guys, coming to you this week from the house. Hope everybody's doing well. I was asked to do a song this week for worship, so I'm going to be doing it right here. Pray everybody's having a good week. I just pray this can be a time where we come together and worship together. Father of kindness, you have poured out grace. Brought me out of darkness, you have filled me with peace. Giver of mercy, you're my help in time of need. Lord, I can't help but see faithful you are. Faithful forever you will be. Faithful you are. All your promises are yes and amen. All your promises are yes and amen. Beautiful Savior, you have brought me near. Pulled me from the ashes, you have broken every curse. Blessed Redeemer, you have set this captive free. Lord, I can't help but see faithful you are. Faithful forever you will be. Faithful you are. All your promises are yes and amen. All your promises are yes and amen. Faithful you are. Faithful forever you will be. Faithful you are. All your promises are yes and amen. yes and amen. All your promises are yes and amen.
Hey guys, it's so great for you to join us tonight. I know this is a very difficult time and it's rough not being able to see each other and hang out together and high-five each other, fist bump and all that good stuff, but you guys are really coming together to make the best of things. Last week it was so great to see you guys in chat and to be able to interact with you guys and talk to you. And it was so good to be able to have small group time and to get together virtually, of course, but to get together best we can and be able to talk and catch up. And tonight I hope is no different. I am looking forward to this. Tonight we're beginning an all-new series called Big God. And the next 3 weeks we're going to talk about how big God is and why that's such a good thing. Of course it's great that he's big and you think about that sometimes, but we're going to look at what that means for us. And I want to start tonight from the beginning, in the very beginning. So Genesis 1:1 says that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. And it's so easy to just skip right past that. The very first verse is like, okay, let's get into this thing, let's read our Bible, let's go through. But hold on just a second. Let's look at the first verse. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, you can read on through the rest of the chapter. We'll see that God created the earth and he formed the earth and he put the heavens in the sky and the earth down here and created the waters and everything and the birds and the plants and everything around us. But let's get a little bit closer to this thing. Let's just really dial it in a little bit. See, God didn't just create all this stuff and just like, okay, boom, it's here, whatever. God created it with a purpose. He created it with intent. You see, everything that there is, it has a very designed purpose. And here on earth, he's given us this amazing, beautiful earth to enjoy and to live in and to just love our surroundings and love each other and everybody that we come in contact with. But let's just stop for 1 second. Let's just really blow this thing up. Okay, we have the earth. So the earth is pretty huge, right? Like, it's hard to imagine even the size of the earth, how big it really is. But then you think about the earth, it's part of the solar system. And in the solar system, you have, well, 8 of the planets, because I grew up with Pluto being a planet, so that's the way it's going to be for me. And then these planets are circling around this giant ball of gas that's burning called the sun. And then our sun is actually a small sun when you compare it to other suns in the universe. And this just makes it one galaxy. And then you have galaxy upon galaxy all throughout the universe. And the universe, it's impossible to really know how big the universe is, but it's estimated at 93 billion light years wide. So God created all this big, huge expanse of 93 billion light years of a universe. And yet, he sees each and every one of us, a small little speck on a little blob of planets, and he cares about you. Like, that's the thing that's like, you sit back and you think about it and it's almost too much to think about. And it's so amazing, it's so awesome, and it's so true. God created this big, huge universe that we'll never be able to see all of it. We'll never, in our whole lifetimes and the lifetimes of a million generations, we'll never see the whole universe. But he created this whole space just so that you and I can exist in it. Now, step back for a second. How cool does that sound? He created this whole space just for us to be able to occupy. And not just to occupy it, but to have a purpose in it. And to be able to do things and to help spread his message. And just think about this. We can have some big problems that we face every day. Problems that seem like they're so huge that we can never, ever be able to defeat them. But when we really stop and think about the God that created all this, don't you think he's a little bit bigger than any problem we can face? Well, he is. No matter what you may go through, no matter what you may face, no matter how bad this coronavirus situation may get, God is bigger. That's what we have to remember. God is bigger than anything we could ever have trouble with, or God's bigger than any problem we could ever face. And he cares about you, and he wants to see you to do well and to succeed. And he wants you to get closer to him because he loves you. He loves each and every one of us. And he cares deeply about you. He built this whole entire universe. He created it in 6 days. Like, just 6 days. He created this whole universe, and he wants to spend time with you. He wants to be closer to you. He wants to get to know you better. and He cares about your feelings. So maybe you're dealing with something that it seems like it's just way too big to ever conquer. Maybe it seems like it's something that you can never defeat. And by yourself, you're right. You can't. But the Bible says that greater is He who is within me than he that's in the world. Now, the He that's in me, is the God that created all this. He's the God, the creator. He's the one who sent His Son to die for us. And we're coming up on Easter season. That's kind of what this whole season is about, is Jesus going down on a cross for us. Well, it was a big task for Him to complete. But He did it for you because He cares about you. So no matter whatever your issue you're facing is, no matter what your struggle is, no matter what thing seems like it's just way too big to handle, just give it to God. Let Him handle it. Because He's a pretty big God, right? He has to be to build a 93 billion mile wide universe. Like, we couldn't do that because we can't reach that far. But God can, because He's infinitely bigger than we could ever even imagine.
And that was pretty deep there, Mr. Ham, Mr. Brian. So, wow, we learned a lot tonight. God is big, like really, really big. Bigger than anything you can ever imagine. And so, hey, first of all, thank you guys for being and hanging out with us tonight. We hope that you have really found some connection and encouragement, but we're not done. Probably the most important part is fixing to happen right now. So right now, before you go into your small groups, I did want to let you know about a couple things. Remember, I mentioned to you earlier, if you got some sort of TikTok, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to do one with Destiny. That's my daughter. I really am bad at it. Wendy is good at it. I'm not so good. Send us your TikToks. If you've got some sort of testimony or some sort of video about how, what God's doing in your life, a scripture, record that, get us to us. All the stuff information is below how you can get that to us, okay? Make sure you send that to us. We want to get you guys engaged as much as possible. But right now, the most important part, I feel, of our time together tonight and this episode is when you can connect with your small group leader. So just look below. You'll see below your small group leader or your age, like middle school girls, middle school boys, and high school girls. If this is your first time and would like to connect with us, we would love for you to. If you're a parent and you want to know more about what we do here at the church, when we do things at the church, click down below too. We'd love to connect with you and kind of walk you through the things that happen here at student ministry, here at the church at Destination. So click on that below. Or if you're brand new, maybe you're just checking us out for the first time. You're like, what's this group thing like? I like to know a little bit more information before I click on to that. So make sure you do that. Get your Zoom app if you guys don't have it. And let's get into our small groups right now. You can have about 3 to 5 minutes to get in there, and let's have a great night tonight. Listen, we love you guys. You are incredible. Remember, you are a world changer. Not you're gonna be. You are changing the world, and it's up to you to deal with God is big, and God can do some big things in the midst of what's going on right now. So you can either have this is so bad, or you can be like, wait a minute, what can I do? How can I make a difference? And how can I connect? You guys are amazing. Have a fantastic time in your small groups, and we will see you guys really soon.